see here. Okay. I think I have enough memory on here. I hope this records and goes to YouTube because I think I need to delete some things. Let's see. Don't know if I can do it while I'm live. Hi, Rachel. Good morning. I'm hoping I have enough memory. I usually go in and delete things off of StreamYard so that I have lots, but I didn't see it pop up. But let's see. I want to make sure that I have memory in here, but I'm not sure where to check it while I'm live. Let's see here. Edit. No. Record only. Let me be right back. I'll be right back just in case. Hang on. All right, I'm back. We here? I wanted to delete some other videos in case I don't want this not to go to YouTube because I have too much. So I think we're good. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm playing hide and seek. I was only gone for 30 seconds. uh, well, not really. Some of the stuff is new. I got a few new things in here. And hi, Tammy. It's good to see you, by the way. I hope you're recovering from that tumble. Are you recovering from that tumble, Tammy? Tumble Tammy. Lucette, Terry, Darlene. Hi, Janet. Let's see, Pamela. A lot of this, guys, is stuff I'm working on, and I'm just going to show it. Let me turn up the light a little bit. I'm just going to show some of my works in progress. It's going to be a chill day. I might work on something in a sketchbook. I don't know. So, it's a holiday weekend. So I'm going to show some things that I'm working on, a couple of new things. I got some happy mail. So it's just going to be, like I said, catch up and chat. That's the title of the video. So, yeah. Let's see. Scrap Girl. Who else? Janet, are you streaming today? Janet usually streams on Monday. So 3G Brenda, Nanette. Who else am I missing? Anybody is coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. I was waiting to see how Tammy's feeling since she, let's see, sort of scan shows me back issues and need to adjust probably just more. Oh, but that didn't have anything to do with your tumble. Oh, that's good to see you too, Brenda. As I like to call her 3G. I call her 3G. She's been around since you stream days as well. Good to see you, Brenda. Probably going to Watercolors. You're so funny, Janet. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to do anything today. We might grill out some hamburgers. Denise did not come down this weekend. She goes, she traveled all last week to Florida. She goes, I just want to chill. I said, I understand. So she got her a new folding table and set it up to do her journaling. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture. She hasn't sent me any pictures that she worked on, but she did get her a table. Let's see. A folding table. Remember, she just works. She just does this stuff in her room, in her bedroom. So she got her. There's her. She's working it there. She's working it. She got it. She got a new folding table to work on. So yeah, she was excited. So let's see. Dawn, Missy, anybody I'm missing? Hubster is home today, and he said he'd pop in later. Hi, Lisette. And I said hi to Barb. He did put the cats in the garage, so they're not like here. So they love being out there though. Let's see what else. Oh, and let me go ahead while I'm thinking of it. I think I tiny URL this. Let's see if it works. I hope that works. I did. There's somebody can look at that and see if it goes to Comic Book Hut's Kickstarter. If somebody wants to check that, make sure it went. If not, I'll have to put it in later because I tried to do a tiny URL because Kickstarter's URL is like this long. So I tiny URL'd it to, so see if that worked, guys. Let's see. Melly, who else am I missing? Trying to see if there's anybody else I missed. Dolly, Tammy. Yes, Tammy, you put it worked? Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, I'm trying to help promote Comic Book Hut's campaign to get his comic book published. So if y'all have never done a Kickstarter, backing a Kickstarter before, you go in and you pick a level that you want to back, and you pledge to it. And then in a couple months, he'll have his comic book published. We hope. We hope he gets the campaign funded. So, yeah. So, yeah, I backed it, and I hope you will too. And I'll put the link again in my description box. So let's see. Hi, Mama Four. Good to see you. Hi, Amanda. I know I'm probably missing people coming in. All right, let me go ahead and start showing you guys what I pulled out on the table here. Just everything I've been working on. Let's go ahead and start with this. This is kind of big. Y'all know last week I got in my Keisha kit. Oops, let me pick up my stickers here that fell out of the Joy songbook. Hang on. And let's put this over here. Move this over. There we go. I'm trying to get centered. So I worked on this last week. I think it was last week. They just run together. So I used an old book that I had. And as you can see, I did finally use that medallion and some little fabric that I use, the same fabric I used to line the inside of the book. I put that on the back. And I used the little edge. All this came in the kit except the book. Another book came in the kit, and I want to use that for something else. So let me see. I think I should probably zoom in one. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Is that too close or is that good? I think that's good when I start showing things. Hi, Flo. Good to see you. Anybody else coming in? So all this came in the kit, and I made a little, the beads came in the kit, and I put the beads on a wire, and the little hook came in the kit. And I did use my own elastic here because I just bound it with elastic. I didn't sew it. And so, yeah, it's got, I put little trim down here on the bottom in the front. Put the book plate in there, painted this Imagine, painted it gold, put a little clippy on here with some organza ribbon. And then in the back, like I said, I put that medallion that came in it. And the little pocket here. This all came in the kit. I got the kit for Keisha Creations has in her auctions, she has a punch card system. And when you get enough punches, then you can get gifts. And so this journal was what I got for so many punches. It was a lot of punches. I'm going to tell you, it was a lot. And you have to do a lot of punching to get a whole journal kit. So anyway, and then here's the back inside page. And I did cover the book with the fabric came in it. Everything pretty much came in it, except this cording and this book. A different book came with it. So did I say hi to you, Dolly? So I'm just going to kind of show you some of the things that I've been working on. All these papers came in the kit. I've just put a couple little, flags on there, and I like the way this looks right here. That little pile. And so I haven't done much in it. I did do one Alice in one. I think I'm going to use this book to put book quotes from just different books. And so I put one of Alice in Wonderland's in there. And I stapled this little pack here. And I just put a little stamp over the top of the staple. If you have any questions, put it in caps. It's going to be a chill day. It's going to be a show and tell day. And just talking and showing what I've been working on. And yeah, Hubster's home. It may be a shorter stream. I don't know. We'll see. See what he's got going on too. And so you can see all this is tea dyed and avocado dyed papers that all make cool sounds, crunchy sounds. Rachel. Trying to get some ASMR moment there. So yeah, there's another. This had the sari silk wrapped around it, and I used it for a little flag there. If you have any questions, put it in caps. Make sure you are in live chat, not top chat, and make sure you're either in 1080 or 720p settings for good quality. I am streaming in HD, so yes, ASMR crunching, Rachel. And how are you doing, by the way, on your trip? You still going to be down there for a while? Oh, here's one, Rachel. Yeah, there you go. And there was some vintage penciled ledger papers in there. I put those in. I haven't worked it much in it except for the back. I put the little fabric thing. Oh, and there's a little pocket there. I put that in there. This little thing I put on the back. And that, I think that's all I really worked on. However, I was watching Mary, and there's other girls too that do. Oh, and then I showed that. Mary and some others, they like doing, now I always forget the word. I'm going to determine. I'm determined because I don't make them. So I always forget the name. When you stack the little things up, oh my gosh, somebody help me out again. I never can remember what these are called, where you stack up little things and staple and glue them. What is this? Somebody help me out here. I always forget the name of this. Hey, honey.
Forget the name of what?
No, that's okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I'm talking to the girls. Clusters. Thank you, Janet. Clusters. Hubster is walking by and he goes, you forget the name of what? I go, honey, you won't know what I'm talking about. Oh, but anyway, clusters. Thank you, Janet. So I made a couple clusters with the stuff that was in the same kit. So these are going to go in that book. Oh, thanks, Lisette. Thanks, guys. So I made these two clusters with the stuff that was in the kit. I cut a tag in half so that I could make two, and just use the little snippets of stuff. And yeah, so I always see Mary make these clusters, and I think, oh, I love that, but what would I do with them? I could give them away. But anyway, so I made two to actually put in that same journal that match all the stuff that I'm using. So yeah, there's my two little clusters, Mary, if she watches this. Yeah. So Mary, if you watch this, I made a couple clusters based off of your idea. Well, I don't think she invented clusters, but she makes them all the time. So those will go in that journal. Okay, let's see what else we got here. These are my pile of journals that I've decided to use recently. Actually I have a couple more too, but these are new and blank. Well, they're blank. I pulled them to use. And then these two, I have a couple things in. I'll show that in a minute. Let me go back to this because this is what I worked on last Wednesday when Cameron was here. I did finish the page and I did post it on Instagram. So here's the axolotl, and this is from the Dragons Pop Manga Camilla Del Recco, her new book. And I did post this and a picture of the cover of the book on IG. And so I did finish it. And I just used two basic colors. And so I like the way it turned out. So there's that. That's one of the works in progress, but this whole book's a work in progress. I did finish this. So, we can always start a new page. I did do a flip of this last week. And so cute. Oh my gosh, look at that little face. So I might start a page. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. I do want to make sure I read today because I didn't read last week out of our create this book here that Rachel sent us to replace the other one that we finished, which we could start again. Maybe we'll start the other one back up after we finish this one. So I'll do a double reading out of this today because I didn't read last week. And also maybe work in, where did I put it here? I'm trying to do one a week out of this book, out of the 365 Days of Art, and just putting it on copy paper, 3-hole punch copy paper in this notebook, just for some ideas. It's just not finished stuff. It's just ideas. So maybe we'll try to get to that today. So yeah, it's just going to be a catch up fun, like, what's going on. I got a couple of new things. And if y'all have any questions, just ask. Hi, Carol. Let's see. So yeah, so we might start another page. I don't know, or at least maybe pick one. So this is my newest color book. That being said, I'm also working in. I want to put this where I know where everything is. I have been working in. I'm going to show some Happy Mail here in a minute. The set of art by Mariola Budek art. This is the set of gold, and it comes when you buy it, it comes with that plastic holder on the side that you pop off, and then it makes each page individual. And these are cardstock, and so I have a couple of these that I've been working on or I've worked on. So, and they are posted on IG as well. So made her like a mermaid. This was for Mermay. And today's Memorial Day. The last we got one more day of May, and we're going to pop into June. I need to figure out. No, I think I did figure out the color for June in our color notebook. So we do so many things. So we did this, and again, I have shown this quite a few times. But this is just some things that I've been work in progress. I did her with a gold crown and a silver shiny collar, and I turned her into a leopard. Oh, good, Ann. Thank you. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, I got a couple of notes from people getting their Happy Mail. It's good to know. Thank you, Ann. Hi, Amore Fabrique. And if y'all don't know Amore Fabrique, she has all kinds of from India, sari silks and fabrics that she sells. And she always has sales. So follow her on YouTube so that you can find out when she has deal of the day. But her prices are always good on fabric. So if you want some Indian sari fabric, go follow Amore Fabrique Selena. And good morning, Selena. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who else. There's a Hut. Hi, Comic Book Hut. I did post. I'm going to post it again. I made it a tiny URL. There's Hut's Kickstarter. If y'all would like to back an independent comic book artist and my friend Comic Book Hut, if you'd like to back his new book, there's the tiny URL, so you can go straight over to his Kickstarter and peruse it. And his last video, well, I don't know if it's his last video, but I think it was his last video, where he talked about the story behind it a little bit on his YouTube channel. So follow Hut on YouTube, and there's his Kickstarter. So yeah, I know, right, Rachel? Congratulations on the launch. Thanks, Rachel. Really, if you don't decide to back it, then do your best maybe to promote it. Like his video, share it, and if you know somebody that's interested in comic books, then let them know about Hut's Kickstarter campaign. So even if you don't buy it, maybe you could help. If you like, yeah, and he also has good stories with good good meanings behind it. So yeah, thanks, Hut. I have to try to have you on, have you on the show. So, this one I turned her into a leopard, and then here's another one out of it. And Miss Melody sent me this pack, so Mariola signed it, and so here's some bookmarks. And this one we did a while back. I think this was the first one we did out of the book. And then there's just all sorts of beautiful ladies to color, and I just love her work. And then she sent, cards, postcards, different smaller things to color. And now it does come, I believe, from Poland, so you do pay shipping for this. Just saying, you do pay for some shipping on this, but it's so worth it if it's quality. This is high quality pages. It's on like 110 weight cardstock. So, so there's that I'm working on. So if y'all are just joining us, today's going to be a work in progress, catching up, what I've been doing, a couple of new books, happy mail. Let's see. Well, Arlene's not here. Maybe Arlene will come in. I'll wait on Arlene. Same thing for Linda Rentz. So Linda Rentz has, if y'all don't follow Linda, and her son Timothy, I made him a prayer pouch a while back. So he made me some things. It was so sweet. And her envelopes are all decorated too, but I'm not going to show those because of the addresses. But he made me one back. Look at this, guys. Her son Timothy. So thank you, Timothy. He put me a little note inside. It's so sweet. I'm going to hang this up on my. I have one little wall where I can put collections on, and I have Comic Book Hut's John Wayne right now up there. I also have a Sean Connery he drew me, and then I have a bunch of stuff Cameron gave me. I have my Mona Lisa. I have a few things up on this one wall is all the space I have, and then he sent me all kinds of little collage fodder. And so thank you, Linda and Tim. Thank you so much for all the the awesome happy mail. And I also got something from Arlene, so if she comes in, I'll show y'all that. Let's see, let me make some room here. Let me get a sip of water. I know, right? You got some Timothy art too, Janet. I know, isn't it a blessing? I know. Thank you, Timothy and Linda. Okay. Next, I'm going to say I saw Lori Painty Girl doing work out of this book. Painty Girl, if someone wants to put her link in to her YouTube channel, or maybe specifically this video, it's whichever. But she worked out of this book, and she and Devin and a couple other people talked about Janet needs that book. So, and I so agreed. So I wanted to see it though before I sent it to her. So I had it sent to me, but I'm going to send this out to Janet. Probably going to go to the post office tomorrow. I have some other things. Post office is closed today. I have some other things to mail out tomorrow. But this is so Janet, this book. So, oh, there's Linda. Thank you. And Timothy, tell him thank you as well, Linda. Thank you so much. If y'all follow Linda on IG. Let's see. I know, right? Right, Selena? Great team. So, hi, Sylvie. So, Lori Painty Girl was working out of this book, and Devin and some of the other girls that were there live were talking about that Janet needs this book. So again, I agreed. So I got this for Janet, but I want to show it to y'all. I'm going to send it out to her tomorrow. Step by step Zen Doodle origami. Oh my gosh, this is so Janet. I can't even tell you. And it also includes papers in the back for origami. You can do the work on. But what it is because Janet does Zen Doodle, well, Zentangles. And hi, Angie. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So this is just so her. If y'all have watched Janet, and maybe we can talk her into showing her some of her Zentangles or doing a quick flip through her Zentangle book. She has a binder of Zentangles. Oh my gosh, if y'all like Zentangles, maybe we can talk her into showing that today on her show. She comes on at 1. So thank you, Tina. Tina's saying good morning, and good morning to you as well, Tina. Oh, thank you, Janet. There's Lori Painty Girl's YouTube channel. And anybody else I'm missing coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. So you do the origami, but you can fold it and then do the tangles on it and then refold it is how I think you should do it. I haven't done it, so but it shows all different kinds of step by step. Look, you Zentangle on the origami. Then when you fold it up, look at it. It's just amazing. It's so Janet. Bubbly Edna. Thanks, Hut. I can't do bubbly Edna. I don't have that New York accent. Uh, so you do the origami, but look, on top of the origami is your Zentangles. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. It's so clever. So here's some of the, so like here's where it's flattened out. And then you fold it into the origami. There's some really cool stuff though. There's one of those little things we used to do in school, these little things. And this one has, look, look, eyeballs on it. Look at that. And so anyway, look, optical illusion on the inside, different colors, or maybe that's the opposite side. But anyway, different things. And it's just so cool. I just thought it is so Janet. Isn't it, Janet? Yeah, Pacola's not here again today. She has company all this last week, and I think they leave tomorrow, I think. So she should be around tomorrow, maybe over at Kathy's or Colleen's. If there's, I don't even know if they're streaming. So I don't know their schedule. I mean, I know their schedule. They stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I haven't heard if they're going to stream tomorrow. So I just loved, look at this. Look at that box. Look at that. Isn't that awesome, guys? So, yeah, so this will go out to Janet tomorrow. And hopefully she'll do a project out of it, which I know she will. Thanks, Tina. And also here again is Hut's Kickstarter. I made it a tiny URL. There's Hut's Kickstarter. If y'all would at least go, peruse it. If you know somebody that's into comics, I would, appreciate y'all supporting his Kickstarter campaign. So, but look at this. Look, there's the box unfolded. And they give you the papers in the back to work on it. See, it's this kind of cream color yellow paper. And then when it's folded up, look at that. Just so cool. I know, right, Darlene? So anyway, yeah. So I had to buy it for Janet when I saw them talking about it. It's just so much cool stuff. Look at that crane. Look at that. Now, I would like to just, do a coloring of that, but without doing all the other. So anyway, got that for Janet. Because, it's Janet. All right. So then What else? Okay, now this one is a Colleen enabling thing here. So Colleen enabled me to get this one. I also got another one that's okay. I got this one and it's just okay. I got two of them because I saw her and Kathy working in these. Let me get another sip of water here. I didn't make my lemon water this morning. I just have a bottle of water. I know, right, Sylvie? So many pretty designs. So the Walls notebook, Write, Draw, Graffiti, but this one's just kind of plain. It's just kind of like rock and brick and plain. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected this one to be more like this one because this one's awesome. So this one's okay. I just don't know really what I'm gonna use it for because yeah, I don't know. It's just I mean, if you'd like to do your own graffiti, you have a black book or something, you probably would love this. But yeah. So the ISBN on this is 978-198-525-1755 on Amazon. So that's the Walls notebook. And then this is the one I really like, though. And I think they're both working. I know Colleen is. I think Kathy's working in it as well. And so this one has awesome walls. Now, I've had a couple like this before. I think Janet has too. We both had similar books like this years ago. This is just a different version kind of it. And so the other ones that I've had like this, I just took apart. I think I used some of that's another thing I could catch up with on here. Let me get my Fibs book. Where's my Fibs book? Here it is. I use some of those pages from the other one like this in my Fibs book, which we'll look through this. We haven't looked through our Fibs book in a while. Friends in the Box. So, and I haven't worked in it in a while either. But as you can see, it's quite massive. So we'll show that in a little bit. But yeah. Write smut. So you want me to send it to you to write smut on it? No, snark. Janet does our awesome snark. I'm just saying. Oh, thanks, Tina. Put a link in there. So this is I really like this one. This is kind of smaller, maybe. Let me get a ruler. This one is like 7 by 8 3/4. And this one has all kinds of cool stuff in it. I mean, walls and things. And when I show you the Fibs book, you'll probably recognize similar type things that I use as a base in that one. And so, yeah. So it's very cool. So Colleen is working in, I think Kathy's working in this book too, but I know Colleen is. Scrap Chick, Colleen. If someone wants to put her link in as well, feel free. Yes, it's chunky for sure, Rachel. But look at this one. I just love this one. And there's just so much you can do with a book like this. Even if you take it apart like I did. Well, not this exact book, but one similar. Take it apart and use it in your art journal. You can do tip-ins and whatever. But I just love the city walls like this. So yeah, just gonna do a little flip through so y'all can see it. Hi, CB. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks to everybody for being. It's just gonna be a chill catch up day. I do have a couple new books like this one, but I ought to tear that out for Boo. She's going to go, she's changing schools and going into fashion. This came with it. So I guess this book came from Dueling Llamas or Eliant Bookstore. This came in the book. Like, because, I got it on it from Amazon, but it's a third-party seller. I think I only paid $1.50 for it. It's, it's used. There's a couple of, bent edges and stuff. But I thought for $1.50, so anyway, So it's got a lot of pages. And again, Colleen is working in it. Maybe I'll find one of her pages on IG here in a minute. It's just so much awesomeness because even if you just use it as a writing journal, just to write, even if you didn't do any art in it at all, just use it as an art, writing journal. Thank you, Flo. And I'm not an Amazon affiliate, much to Pacola's chagrin. She's always after me to get an Amazon affiliate. I just don't have the time. I don't want to take the time to have an Amazon store. I'm just being honest, guys. It takes time to do that. It really does. I got a couple of commission portraits to get done. So, I just think it's just so industrial, which is the point, right? To have it be industrial. So, yeah. So the ISB on this now, I don't think this is on Amazon. Let me see what the year is. I think, I got through Amazon, but it went to a third-party seller because this is out of stock. It's from 2009. So I don't know. Maybe on Thrift Books, you might be able to find it on Thrift Books. 978-159-474-3245. And that's Wall's notebook. Let me show you a couple of Colleen. Let me go over here to IG. And I did post a couple things on IG. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, something just popped up in my feed. I did post the dragon girl on there. Oh, hi, Christopher. Thank you so much for the super chat. And speaking of Christopher did a new video, a music video on his channel. So follow Christopher Fernandez Art. That's his channel name. And you can see him singing. And he does all kinds of creativity over there. Thank you so much, Christopher. I'll leave that up for a minute while I'm over here looking for Colleen. Let's see. Let's search. Scrap. Here we go. So let me show you what she's done here. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you for supporting the channel. And there's Rachel saying, hi, Christopher. And there's, let's see. Oh, thank you for the virtual hug, Christopher. And he considers Janet and I his grandmother. So thank you, Christopher. So sweet. So here's one of Colleen's pieces that she did in that Wall's notebook. And let's see, some more. I know she's done a few. And then this one. So follow the _scrap chick. Colleen. Let's see. There's another one. And these are all done on those walls. She did this one here too on one of the walls. Let's see what else. Is that one? I'm not sure if that's one. So anyway, go over there and look at Colleen the _scrap chick, and she streams every Thursday at 10. Kathy Berg streams at 10 on Tuesdays. They stream together, but it's on Kathy Berg's channel on Tuesday and Colleen's channel on Thursday. Oh, thanks, Tina. You're right on it. There's Christopher's channel. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, and thank you, Christopher. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. How you been? Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. So anyway, this is an awesome either as an art journal or a writing journal. So if you can find it, again, it came out in 2009. Okay, let's see. Then I bought from, and this was, she did a pre-order for this. This is Joy Son. If someone wants to put in Joy Son's YouTube link. She also has an IG. Let me get over there. Let me get to her IG. If y'all want to put in the link to her YouTube channel. So I backed her sticker book. Well, I say backed it. She didn't run a campaign or anything. She just pre-ordered. Um, let's see. And her name is Snarky Tuna. I know Janet will love that name. So it's Joyce on. Her name is Snarky Tuna. And she was just over at in Vancouver, the Comic Con in Vancouver this last week, and so she has pictures of her booth over there. So and she's funny. She's funny. She's not too risque, but just FYI, But she had this sticker book. I took a bunch out because I took a photo. So there's loose stick. I mean, I pulled some pages out of it so I could take a picture of it, and I posted it on my IG as well. So that's why there's some loose ones. But she sent a hand done postcard. Look at this. And she hand writes thank yous to everybody. And so that was really nice. So yeah, I bought her pre-order of her sticker book, and I'm sure you can still get it over on, just go to her YouTube channel. Here's her card. And I think she's been in some I think she was in the New Yorker too, but she does all these cute funny little characters and stuff, and just all different kinds of stuff. She does a lot of watercolor and color pencil, and then she threw in these two stickers in the mix. And and there's 2 sheets of each. I'll show you these that I've already torn out. And then Annie loved this one. I already tore one out to send to Annie because this looks like Annie, my other daughter in LA. This looks like her cat. So she goes, "Oh, I love that. I love that." So I pulled one of these sheets. I'll probably just send her both of them. So because she liked them so much. But look, looks just like her cat. Hi, Dot. Also, I'll set that one aside. So I'll flip through these that I just pulled just to take a picture, and then I'll do a little quick flip through this. And so they're just so cute, especially if you do planners and things that are smaller. But of course, I just love stickers. Y'all know that I love me some stickers. And this is one of her cats. She has a name for him. I forget what his name is. There's a name for that. That's like her little mascot she has. And then and sometimes on her show, on her YouTube channel, she'll do food prep. And so she just does a little bit. There's her bubble tea. So I just love her. It's just so cute, right? I'll send Annie that one too, although it doesn't look exactly like their cat, but look. So I'll send Annie some of those. And so it's a whole book. There are 52 sheets, 400 plus stickers. So there's tons of stickers in here. So let's see if I can just do a little flip here. 2 sheets of each. If you only see 1 sheet, because I've pulled them out. I pulled out some of them. All hand drawn. These are all hand drawn by her. It's just so many. So cute. So go follow Joyce over on YouTube and Instagram. Snarky Tuna is who she is on IG. So yeah, I was happy to get those and the extra little. I'll put these in a journal, which I've started some more journals. I had to start more journals, and I did have a rubber band around this. Hang on, let me have another. All right, let me put a rubber band around because I tore some out, to take the picture. So they're loose. So yeah, that's what the cover looks like. I have too many stickers, but I want more. Okay, so Next, I got this sticker. Well, y'all take a break from showing the new things and go back. So I'm doing a show and tell of what I've been working on. And then I also will show the Fibs book that is nowhere near done. And it's so full. I have to really start another one for new Fibs. And I have the old Fibs book. I might pull that out too, just because. So, all right. So these are chopped down art journal magazines. And then this one is chopped down. After I cut down this, then I cut down smaller ones, and I just do uh, little pieces, and can write in it, journal in it. It's just little bits, scraps of leftovers. You can put a quote on there, paint it. The backgrounds, if you see them painted, it's just acrylic paint. I just use acrylic craft paints to do almost everything I do, my collages, my art journaling. So I keep it. So a couple of reasons. One, because it's inexpensive and anybody can do it. And two, it's matte and you can go over the top of craft paint with pencils and other things, but in particularly pencils. Let me get a sip of water here. Sorry, my bottle is crunchy. I usually make lemon water, but I didn't make it this morning. So I just work in this off and on. If I have some extra paint, this is kind of like a little mini desk journal. Y'all know I've made the desk journals in the past. And so if you have little bits of paint or little scraps of paper and you want to just use them up, just keep a little journal like this, or art, some kind of a magazine journal or a composition book. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to go get me something, a cracker or something, because my throat's scratchy. I sleep with either the windows open or the fan blowing in my face. And they're just fun to make, and you can see me. I have a playlist, magazine journals. I have Society of Idea Collectors. We have all kinds. Just look at my playlist, guys. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Mahi. Anybody else I might have missed coming in? Amber, thank you for being here. So out of one magazine, you can cut this a little thinner and a little taller, and you can get 3 of these out of one of the art journal magazines. 3 of these and one like a little thinner than that. So and you can use the excess, like if you cut off the edges, you can use what's in those edges to glue in. There's I did these like a couple weeks ago, so they're current art journal videos. If you look at my playlist under art journals, these are current. So, and they're just all different little bits of stuff. And stomping slippers on Rachel. So sweet. Yeah, thanks guys, and thank you all the lurkers that are here on Memorial Day. Yeah, thumbs up does help. And so thank you. So they're just all in different stages. It's just a little journals to throw in leftovers, right? And the same thing for these are just to play in. So it's the same kind of thing, where I've just used scraps from these art journal magazines or other magazines and then painted them in, just some little stamping and doodling. And here's another one we did last week. And so not a lot done in this one yet, but you can see. It's just fun to have a journal like this that you can just paint in, scrape excess paint, finger paint, glue things in, kind of a combination art journal, glue book, scrapbook, So I have a couple of those that I'm working in that little one. So there's that. And I'm always working in these 2 off and on. This one is kind of a messy. If I just have something I just want to throw in, just this is kind of really nothing. It's just kind of a little bit of everything. And then this one is my current Society of Idea Collectors notebook that eventually this kind of stuff gets, let me take this. Eventually this stuff gets put in a binder of some sort, but this has got like a lot of my ideas, notes, lists, just all kinds of, stuff like that in here. This is my current one. I always have some kind of a Society of Idea Collector notebook going. And so this is the one I got going on now. It's not really a sketchbook, although there are sketches in it. The sketches in this one usually have notes attached with them for ideas for things to do for the show or just future whatever. And so, yeah. Then let's see. All right, let me move over here to this new book. And yeah, I think this is the last new book I'm showing, other than, well, I've had these a while. Look, this one's beat up. They're new, but I haven't worked in these yet. So I pulled 3 of my books off my shelf to work in. So these are not worked in. They're just blank. So, but I did pull them to show you. These are going to be my next sketchbooks. But I'm also using these little sketchbooks. So this one Annie got me Denise got me this for Mother's Day, and this one I just got at Hobby Lobby. So I'll show you what I got, and there's not much in them because I just kind of started these since Mother's Day when I got them in May. So these are just started, and but this is the newest DK sticker book. Y'all know there's botanical. Let me see what the names of them are. There's botanical, there's butterflies, birds and butterflies. The other brand, if you will, the bibliophile and the antiquarian sticker books. So there's just different brands. If you want to see them, I will show them to you if you want to see. If you want to see the 3 sets that I have. And then I also have, well, I'll show you that in a minute. Let me go ahead and show this one first. So this one just came out. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's the Seashore Sticker Anthology, although these do also sell at my Books A Million. So Seashore Sticker Anthology. So I'll go ahead and show you this. Y'all know we love our stickers. And what's nice about these books is every sheet is backed with a paper like this, and then the front is a solid, it's all stickers. So even if you take off the stickers themselves, when you pull the stickers off, this is still sticker material. So when you get done and take off all the material, you are left with this. And the backing is shiny. So if you want to put other stickers, if you want to collect your other stickers after you've used some, if you use a lot of stickers and you use these books up, although, it's going to take you a while to use these books up. But if you use them up, you can use the backing of the stickers. Not this side. This side would just be a flat side. But the other side you can use to take all this off. Take this whole thing off, and you're left with that shiny paper where you can put other stickers on it. Tell Mike how many markers? What kind of markers, Mike? Water-based? You mean Copic markers? You want to see my here? All right, if y'all will hold on a second. All right, and I'll cover up the camera so I don't I'm gonna unattach my camera up here. Hang on, and I'll do a little. Okay, here's my marker wall. Here we are right there. Here's my marker build. So I built that out of foam core. This is my current pile of stuff I'm using. This is everything I'm using in my sketchbooks and stuff now. But there's my marker and pen build. So yeah, there you are, Mike. All right, let me hang y'all back up here and clip the clip up there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back to the sticker book. You guys are so funny. Anyway, so that's what's nice about these books is that one side is going to be, like you can use it as a journal when you're done. So I won't, let me just kind of do a flip because, well, I don't think it's going to flip because it's pretty stiff. But thanks, Amber. Yeah, I built that. Actually, I had a root canal, and I came home and my face was all numb and puffy. And so I said, I built it with two big sheets of foam board and a roll of packing tape, a big roll of packing tape, and two things of foam core. And I built that while I was getting over my root canal. But anyway, so, but some of the sheets are full sheets, every other one. So it's every other sheet. And some of the sheets are full sheets of stickers at a big slab of sticker. So I really love this. Thank you, B. Happy Memorial Day to all those. And thank you all for all that's served and have family members that have gone on from, service. So that's what Memorial Day is to remember those that have gone on, which we have some as well. I have one of the flags of one of my members in the family in the man cave. We have one of the triangle flag holders. And, so yeah, thank you everybody for your service that have family that have passed through their service. Yeah. So anyway, I'm giggling at Tina. So you can just kind of see there's all kinds of, this is a good one here, an example. So this whole sheet right here, this whole sheet is one giant sticker. See? And there's a few like that in all these books, in all the DK books. I have a couple of different ones, but with the kids, Denise, Cameron, Samantha, they've all appropriated my extra copies. So I'm just down to one copy for each, I think. I had a couple of some of them, but they like them, and I give them away. So here's another one of those full sheets. Very cool as book plates. Hi, Devin. As book plates and things. And look, I'm only a little over halfway done flipping through this, guys. But I will show you the other ones that come in that you can get from DK. I love the corals and here's another one of the full sheets. So this is just a catch up and chat day. I don't know if I'll work on anything. Hubs just went out the front door. Oh, excuse me, the back door. The alarm tells us when someone goes in and out. Look, there we go. Full sheets again. So they're just really, you just get thousands of stickers, you know what I mean? And there's another full sheet. So this one is the Seashore Sticker Anthology. Again, it's by DK. And the other ones by DK that I have are these two. I'll show you the different ones that I have. So these two are by DK as well. Bees, birds, butterflies. And same type of thing. It's just got a different backing paper on each one. So that's that one. And then the third one is the Botanist Sticker Anthology, and the paper on the back. So this one is this. And again, it's got those full sheets. This one I use the whole sheet. So here's an example of when the whole sheet is gone. You can still use this for sticker holding. And then, or the whole book could be turned into an art journal eventually. So those are the 3 DK ones I have. So you can see them there. And then I have these 2. Let's see here. And I got rubber bands around because they sit on a shelf and I don't want things falling out. And I use them, so there's loose stickers sometimes in them. But this one is the antiquarian sticker bibliophilia, book lover. And this one is an antiquarian sticker book. And these 2 are by, who are they by? Let's see. I don't know who these are by. Let's see. Odd Dot. ODD Odd Dot out of New York. That's what these 2 are. So let's show y'all that. Okay. And this was like the first one. Janet and I bought a couple of them out at Target some years ago. And then everybody started carrying these different books. So, but they just have tons of different stuff in them. This was the backing on this one. And the backing on this one looks like that. And I have I've flipped through these a few times, and then when I use them. And so that's those 2. Then the third is, well, actually I have 2 more types. I have these, and now there's more of this set here, and there's more coming out. I see them saying all the time, that'll be released in September. And so I know there's more than these 3 and on Amazon, and these also are at my Books A Million off and on. So these are the 3 that I have from the sticker studio that is put out by Castle Point Books. And there's over 600 in each one of these. So you have them on your list, Amber? Yeah. So yeah. And these have quotes in them. And I do like some of these quotes, and I will probably go through and pull out a lot of the quotes out of these. And they're just very unusual, different, some of, vintagey and just odd, just different odd. And I'm skipping over. There's quotes on every other page. There's stickers, a quote, So, this one's not as stiff, so I can kind of flip through this one. Hi, Wendy, Nettie, Darlene. Who else am I missing? I'm Wendy. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in and out, but I do like a lot of the quotes in these. And these books have one on every other page like this. Can have a sticker. I actually still have stickers back when me and Denise and Annie collected stickers back in the 80s. I have a 80s sticker book. I've shown it before. I don't know if it's up here or if it's downstairs. It's probably downstairs. But yeah, I have an old sticker book from the 80s. Hello Kitty stickers, and I've shown it before where we collected stickers back in the day. I do have a 80s, like a little binder of them. It's really fun. I can get it if y'all want to see it. And then this is the apothecary one. And again, it's got quotes in between. I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip here. You enabled me to buy the 365 days. Oh, good. I'm going to try to work in that today. Just, something briefly, Nettie. Yeah. Today's just kind of a show and tell catch-up day. Look at that. Love that. Look at that. That needs to go on my journal. The only problem with these journals, these kind of plasticky kind of journals, These are this is the moleskin one, moleskina. These plastic kind of covers is you really, it's hard to, even with glue. I've tried to glue stickers to these before. I mean, maybe if I gorilla glued it, but things do not like to stick to this, but I really like that. There's different crystals and rocks. And again, there's a quote on every other page. Hi, Julie Topaz. Where'd she go? Where's my Julie? There she is. Hope you're having a good weekend and Memorial Day to you. I hate to say Happy Memorial Day, but we are remembering the fallen and the lost. So Julie's very involved with the vets. So anyway, this is this one is all about apothecary. And then the last one is Atlantis. Again, kind of a sea themed. Hi, Tina. Anybody else? Other Tina. We have Tina T and Tina S. And okay. So let me go ahead and do a flip in this one again. Just so y'all can kind of get an idea. And there are other ones of these coming out. You know, they come out off and on. Look at that. Oh, so amazing. Look at that nautilus shell. Team Tina. Yeah. Let's see some here. So this one is a fish and nautilus and sea. And it's so vibrant, you know. Hi, Fernando. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alyssa? Anybody I missed? Thanks everybody for being here on our Memorial Day weekend in the States. I think Canada and UK have Remembrance Day. I think they have that in November, like our Veterans around the time we have Veterans Day. I think they have Remembrance Day. I'm not sure when theirs is. So there are those, and that is. Hey, Hubster.
Hello.
Sup?
Morning, ladies and guys. And happy Memorial Day to any of you that may be veterans. We appreciate your service. And hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy the day off. So anyway, I was just running around doing a couple of things.
Okay. So. Thanks, honey, for stopping in. Yeah. And then the last.
The babies are in the garage.
Okay, yeah, I told them that you put them in the garage so they will.
They're snuggled up together in my chair.
In your chair. Okay. Okay. And this one is one of my favorites. I love this one. This is a sticker book by John Darien, who is a collage artist, and he put together a lot of his collage fodder into a book, you know, that was copyright free. And oh, thanks, Judy. Oh, yeah, he's already gone downstairs. He's running around doing stuff here. So I'm hoping we can get some hot hamburgers on the grill today. And let's see, I don't know what this is for. I had something planned on that. Okay, so let's do a flip through this. Now, in this one, not every page is a sticker. Some are just, you have to cut them out. It's like every other page is a sticker, and then some you have to cut out. I think it's still on sticker paper, but they're not kiss cut or whatever you want to call it. But this one's just so different. It just has really just a total different kinds of things in this one. Oh, sure. You want to see the author's name again? Here we go. John Darien. And you can get this on Amazon. They're still available. I see them all the time. Now, they're not cheap. It's like 25 or 30 bucks. 30. I think it's $30. So you have to really like your stickers. But it does have some different unusual types of stickers in this one. Rooms, and just see how it's just so vintagey and just different. But again, it's every other one is a sticker because these are back to back. He doesn't have a, you know, the sheet, the blank sheet in between on his. But look at this. Isn't that awesome? So just so y'all can kind of see some of the stickers that are out there. I love my little Joyce on stickers though. Snarky Tuna. They're so tiny and cute. So, and I've used some pages. So there are probably some pages missing out of here because I've used them and torn them out. So it's just a little bit different. Hi, Missy. Anybody? Melinda? Anybody I missed coming in? I said hi to Dolly. And then some like this. Look, it's her eye that's a sticker. They're just odd things in this one. I've used some of these color patches. They're just little patches of color. See. Thank you, Janet. Janet put a link in there. Now I've used some here, so you can see I've used some out of this one. It's just a little bit kind of eclectic. Taking full sheets off of here. Just so y'all can kind of get a vibe. I think he has a YouTube video or maybe some documentary or something. I forget. I've seen him working on something. I don't know if it's YouTube or a documentary, but if you look up his name in Google, you'll probably find a place where he shows how he does his work. But see how different it is? And they're larger images as well. I know, me too, Dolly. So there's just, you know, to me, it's totally worth $30. And this has some paint brushes, I think, or tubes of paint. I forget, but I use those. Stuck those on a journal. So there's that. So those are all the sticker books. And then let's see. Then the other things I've been working on lately are my, you know, kind of TN type books, and I've been doing different themes. If y'all see Arlene come in, I have Arlene Happy Mail, but I kind of want to show it when she's here, so I'll wait on that when she's here. Let's see. It's $68 on Amazon. Oh my gosh. Tina, are you looking in US? I don't know. Yeah, Janice says it's $25.99. Yes, look around there, Tina. Somebody's trying to, because usually on Amazon, you're going to have people doing private sales for more. But if you scroll down, sometimes the actual, you know, it's not that much. So look around, Tina. Don't pay that much for it. Go with Janet's link, or well, Janet's. So I've been working on all these, and I have more than these, but these are the ones that have something really mostly in them. So I'll show you these, and then I started doing some little sketchbooks. I'll show you those. Nothing really much in them, but these are my like handy ones to sketch in. These are more my like little traveler's notebook kind of glue and write and journal. And I will be doing, let me go ahead and show you the Alice one. I haven't done anything else in this one since the last time we worked in it. This is the cover. Denise got me this one and this one. These are Denik, D-E-N-I-K. She got these for me at Blick for Mother's Day. And so I put these Alice stickers on here to turn this one into an Alice in Wonderland journal. And okay, Rachel, You're welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for the prayer, and thank you for for listening to ASMR. See you later, Rachel. You take care and enjoy your time with your friends. Um, so I'm turning this one into an Alice in Wonderland journal, and so I started here, and then I'm using these little tip-ins, and I'm going to put all I'm going to put in this one is Alice quotes. This one's going to be all with Alice quotes. Well, I have a couple just different word fetty in here too, but I'm going to put this is going to be so I have these tip-ins from the Stamperia Alice in Wonderland papers. So I have those. There's I think 6 of them. Anyway, however many. I've already tipped them in, and then I'll work on those. Like here's another one. So I've worked on the background stenciling and stamping and piling up, and then I will put different quotes or whatever in these. So there's that page, and then I have some more stuck in here that I haven't done anything with yet. There's the back page there. And then I have, say, this like this. So I'm going to put these in here, and I'll put the teacup tip in on the opposite side. So I have these pages to do, like this, and then I have the teacups and tea tip ins that'll go opposite of these. So I just have them kind of taped in there for now so I can work, take them out and work on them. So this is my Alice in Wonderland. Thank you, Tika. It'll come, they all come along. I just work whatever I want to work on. These aren't commissions. These are my own, journals to play in. So there's my Alice one. Then I have my Asian one. I was going to make it all Japanese, but then I had Chinese New Year and different things. So it's just Asian. So I'm going to put, whatever, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, whatever I want in here. So, and again, it's going to have just different, here's the Chinese New Year one with a little stamp. And a lot of this I got off of Keisha's auctions. So I still have plenty more to add to this. I've got tons of stuff to add. And if you keep an envelope glued in the back of your journals like this, you have a place just to tuck in your extra ephemera. So you have things to work with whenever you want to work in it. You have stuff ready to go. I haven't put much in this one, and we did these pages a couple weeks ago. Do you do what she wants to do? So I made these little tags out of Amanda's digital papers and digital cutouts. Amanda, who sells at Keisha's auctions. And let's see. Got some of her digis as well. I just put it on a little string there. What else do I have in here? The little cards. And I left places you can, I can journal. I can put quotes. This one I handed that says Harmony. Probably not very well, but that says Harmony. And I have the little Harmony one that I took this from somewhere. I'm going to put that over here, I think. But I just did that with ink on a piece of parchment. And what else? This one. That's some Stamperia papers. So it's kind of nice just to have some random themed journals just to play in, So that's that one. And I have probably, I don't know, another stack of different ones that kind of have ideas going with them, but not anything definitive yet. So I didn't pull those. So, because then I have journals that are like this, that are just for my, like, washi tape samples and just kind of a little bit of everything. So this one just has all kinds of just different things in here that it's just kind of like really a literal junk journal. All right. And plus, I do have my garden journal that I work in for my gardening. I post pictures, and I did post another series of pictures this weekend in my on IG. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, Julie, you're so cute. Just opened up IG, and there's Julie's feet. They're so cute, Julie. Oh my gosh. Oh, some nice. Oh, look, she walks. Julie walks a lot, so she's some of her paths there. So anyway, I did post some of my garden pictures here. This is going into week 9, so this is week 9. There's my helpers this week. I got SpongeBob and Patrick to help this week, and there's some of my tomatoes. There's some of my squash. That's all I posted this week. But yeah, if you go follow me on IG, you can see me post every week my garden pictures and my helpers. So let's see. Can you open your garden journal? Oh, yeah. I need to update some stuff. I don't have pictures. I want to take those pictures that I took, that I post on IG, and print a few of them out. Maybe just, maybe one a month, not every week like I do. So here's my, this is where I keep my Farmer's Almanac information. And then here is the actual journal that is just attached to the cord in here. And it's just got what I've bought for the garden, and then some quotes. And then here are different things that I want to redo. Well, not redo. I'm not going to take these out, but the different, my herbs. So now, okay, let me tell you what I have going on now. So now what I do is, let me go to my photos here, because I haven't posted these yet. All right, so I have one of those herb towers. Let me see if I can find, this goes back a ways. I did post this on IG, but let's see. Where's my herb tower? Do I have a current? So it's one of those towers that stack, that you can put your herbs in. I thought, oh, this will be perfect for my herbs. Well, it works when you first start it, but they come apart. It works when you first start your herb tower, but once they start growing, once it starts growing, let me go back to all photos. Let me see how far back is it. I think it was back in February when I actually bought the tower. So I want to show you what it looks like. Here it is. Okay. So this is what the tower looks like when I first started it. See how they stack? There's like 5 trays that stack on each other. And this is what it looks like looking down on it. And they stack on each other. But when this gets full, when they start really growing, I'm going to show you what, I had to take them apart. Here's what it looks like from a little bit of a distance there. But now, here's what they look like now. Because they're so full, I took them all apart, and now I have them sitting on my front garden, the flower garden. I have them across the front of the house, because that part of the house only gets sun till noon, and then the heat of the sun goes on the other side of the house. So they're in the shade the rest of the day. So here are those 6 or 5. These are those 5 herb. This is looking down on top of them. See how full they are? So the herbs are just over. I mean, they're like this tall, guys. You can't really see because I have the shot of them from the top down, but they're like this tall. So I had to take them out from being stacked, so they're no longer stacked. But what I've done is when I pick my herbs, which I want to put some dried ones. These I picked when they were still green and just put them in between some packing tape and put them in here. But I want to put some of the dried herbs in here because now what I do is when I pick the herbs, I have some like foam boards like this, the white, this one's covered obviously, but the white foam boards, and I put parchment down, and then I put the names of the herbs on the parchment, and it holds about 6 on each, and I have 4 trays. And I write the names on the parchment of the herbs, and then I put the green herbs on the parchment. And when that tray's full, I put another tray on top with parchment, write the names, and I can get like 5 or 6 on a parchment, and then I stack them all up with the piece of a foam board on top, put a giant rubber band around them. They're all stacked up like this, and then I let them dry for about 2 weeks. Then when they're dry for about 2 weeks, Denise bought me these jars. She bought me like, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. She bought me 24 jars for Mother's Day, and they come with the individual labels. Some of the labels, they didn't have what I needed, so I wrote out my own. And then I had all these jars with my herbs in it. I've got 12 of them with herbs, and I've still got 2, 4, 6, 8. No, I've got 16 with herbs in it, and then I have 8 that don't have anything in them yet. But anyway, so I draw after the herbs dry, then I put them in these jars, and I didn't have a spice rack. My spices are in the cabinet, and I didn't have a spice rack. Well, when we went to the thrift store last week with Cam and Boo, they had a spice rack, just the wood rack for like $6. So I bought the spice rack. So now the bottles, the jars that Denise got me, they're all in here. So these top 2 tiers have all my herbs in them. You probably can't really read them. And then I still have enough for this many more. So, but I got that spice rack at the thrift store that fit perfectly. Look, that's all the jars I have. 24 of them exactly fit in that spice rack that I got for $6. That I got for $6 at the thrift store. I was so excited. So that's how my herbs go. They go from the outside the trays, the stackables that are no longer stacked. They're just all separate. I pick them. I put them on the tray, the parchment. I smash them in there for 2 weeks. Then they're dry. And I take them out, crunch them up, put them in the jars, and start the whole process over. So, yeah. So that's what I got going on there. Okay, so my point is now these were when they were green. So now what I want to do is take some of this packing tape, and some of the crunched up herbs and do another piece of packing tape on this page. And this book smells so good. And then any notes I have on different ones I have in here. And it just smells so good every time I open it. See any little articles or extra pictures or anything like that. So, yeah. Oh, and then my cilantro. I do have a big cilantro bush in my vegetable garden. Strawberries, and here's a bunch of stuff on that. So, I'm not growing onions, but there's a whole article thing on onions, so I wanted that in here. And I'm not growing lemons, and I did not grow carrots this year. I grew carrots last year. They just practically took over my garden, so I'm not growing carrots. But I did draw these and put them in here with my little bunny, hand-carved bunny stamp. So anyway, it's just a place for me to put, I'm going to try to print out a picture like the start of the garden, because they're all on Instagram, so I just have to print them out. Print out maybe 6 different stages or something for the year, because I still have all this, so I have room for some photographs in here. Whoops, I have some room for photographs in here, and then I also have a couple magazines that I either cut out of or take information out of. So here are, let me see, I have some. I have this Happy Planner sticker book of vegetables and fruits and stuff, and then I have other things cut out here that I want to add. This is my stuff that not the ice cream. There's something else on the other side here that I want to add, teas and just different things. So this will all end up in the garden book, along with information from my whole seed catalogs. This one's from 2020. So I use this one to chop up and put in, put information in that. Plus I have a couple of, this is the best one. I'll just show this one, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. This one was written by the girl that was on Alone. And by the way, the new Alone. Oh, hi, Arlene. I got to show Arlene's Happy Mail. The girl that was on Alone, the show, the History Channel Alone, Nicole, I can't pronounce her last name, but anyway, this is her book of herbs and remedies. And so I have this with this stack right here. So there's my, and let's see. Let me take a minute to show this. Now, Arlene, did you make this for a certain? Did you make this zine for a purpose, or did you just make it for me, or did you make it for a swap or something? I'm not sure. Let me wait and see. Hi, Sandra. How you doing, my little mermaid? And speaking of Sandra, she does have a page in my Fibs book. I'll show you the Fibs book. This is just a day of catch up and, you know, a catch up and chat. Not a lot of stuff going on today that I can plan. We have watched from the beginning. Yeah. So anyway, that's Nicole. Let me get a sip of my water here. Nicole was on Alone, and it started last Thursday. It's on every Thursday night. It's like at 10 o'clock or something. So, but I like that show. You made it during my stream when you prompted us with those questions. Oh, okay. I didn't put that together. So let me show you. And also, I didn't see your signature anywhere. I'm going to make sure and put that on here. Arlene 2022. It may be in there somewhere, but I didn't see it. So my silly list. So Arlene made this. I just love little zines. So this will go in my zine collection. I have quite the zine collection. My silly list. If health were not an issue, she'd hike the entire international. I know AT&P. I know that's the what do you call it? The Appalachian Trail in one long trip. Visit every historic site in the U.S., but at home, so I could garden as I choose. Places to go: Antarctica, New Zealand, Madagascar, Patagonia, St. Simon's Lighthouse in Georgia, Ireland, and Scotland. Oh, sorry, guys. I should come down here a little bit. People to meet: Kathy V., Morgan Freeman, Ed Young, Carla Vorel, and Elizabeth. I notice I'm not on that list. Why am I not on your list, Arlene? Just kidding. Gadgets: automatic clothing folding machine and food replicator, like on Star Trek. I love this. Arlene. Someone needs to invent a little metal baking dish with a lid for air fryer, a chocolate bar that delivers itself, knowledge in a can. I can just pick what I want to know. Well, that's kind of what Google is. Self-washing van and a wheelchair that fixes itself. Yeah, don't do any more tumbles out of your wheelchair. We will not have that, Arlene. Someone needs to create houseplants that can thrive in spite of dud people that forget to water them. So thank you so much, Arlene. I did write your name on there, so I'm going to put this with my And I have your little envelope and your little note. So thank you, Arlene. That's so sweet. Um, okay, and we will look at the Fibs book in a minute. I want to finish going through my journal, show you the new ones I started, and we got to read out of our book here, and maybe do something out of our 365 days of art. Yeah, so we're filling up the day, right? And don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. I'll probably get me a. I really want to. I want Hubster to make those hamburgers on the grill. Maybe I can get him to do that. By the time I'm done streaming, I could eat a hamburger before Janet came on. Tina said, I met Morgan Freeman once when I was a bartender back in the 90s. He was very nice, great tipper too. Yeah, he seems like I've seen him comment and post and stuff. He seems like he's really awesome. Okay, so this one is my, let me tilt this up just, there we go. This one is my Art Nouveau journal, and this one has a flat spine. So anytime you have a flat spine, you want to work front, back, front, middle, back, front, because otherwise that spine's going to go like this. These that have no flat spine, it really doesn't matter so much if you go front to back, because there's not a sign to warp, you know. So, but if it's a flat spine like this, like these, you want to work, if you're going to put any kind of wet medium, not just sketches. I mean, I am painting a little bit, but you know, if they start getting wet, the spines are going to start warping. So this is, and again, I know I've shown these and you've seen them a bunch of times, but it's just show and tell and catch up day. So I'm gonna flip again and read the chat. Hi, Terry, Deb E. Deb L. I bet. I just call her Deb E. Let's see who else. I think I said hi to you, Devin. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Zandra. So this is all my Art Nouveau. And again, there's blank pages in between because I skip around. And what I've done is left places to put quotes. I might put quotes in here from the era, or I don't know. I just maybe art quotes. You know, I think I did put one art quote in here. And hold it this way. So I'll probably do that for like just some art quotes or something. So I kind of got on the kick of doing these kind of journals. I got to get my color one because I wanted to do my color one. Where's my color one? Here it is. So when I started this one, then I started these in January. All these I started in January, maybe December-ish, January to start the year. And so then I started just doing all kinds of these. So I'm kind of on these kind of journal kicks this year, this type, rather than a sketchbook type or a collage type. I've been kind of doing these, which have been fun. It's just different. It's just, you know, this kind of really relaxing to just pile up stuff. leave some space for some quotes, and just do that. Let's see, who else am I missing? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. This is a Stamperia paper, Clint paper. What else? Oh, I did a little tip in here. I think this is one that Devin sent me. Here's art is a line around your thoughts. So stuff like, you know, just little quotes like that. Oops, got a little stuck right there. So I really love this. Is it just you, Ann? Yeah, refresh, Jan, or leave and come back. I see my chat moving right along. I mean, my chat and my timer up here moving just fine. So hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're okay. And also, guys, if something goes fuzzy, make sure you check your setting wheel because sometimes YouTube will knock you back to 144 or 360. So make sure you're watching in 1080p or 720. Okay. Here's another. We live in hope that humankind will draw together, and that's from Mucha. And I always say that wrong. I think it's Mucha. And here's another one. I'm trying to just skip right over to the ones that get some light there. And here we go. Okay, thanks, Brenda. And hi, Brenda. So just did some stenciling and left areas to write, journal, brush letter, whatever, or just, put in some quotes. And then again, I have a little envelope in the back with some more stuff to use. So that's my Art Nouveau one. And this is, well, let me show the color one because this is the one that started the year doing this. And yeah, in your little setting wheel, make sure that, sometimes if it goes fuzzy, and it's not just my stream, anybody's stream, if your stream goes fuzzy, look at your little wheel under the video and make sure that you are watching it in 1080 or 720. I'm streaming in 1080 HD, but YouTube can knock you back and all of a sudden it goes fuzzy and you don't know why. It could be because you got knocked out of 1080 or 720, whichever one you're watching in. So this is my color one for the year. So I was doing a color a month, and I still am, but I did 2 or 3 months ahead. So we're ahead as far as months. There's more than, there's January, February, March, April, May. So there's more than 5 months colors in here. And I think next month, June, I'm going to do teal. So what I'm doing is I'm making an art card. I'm doing a double page spread and I'm making an art card. Well, I'm making a whole bunch of them. I'm making like 8 of them. I make, 8 or 9, and I keep one in the book. So I'm making an art card and I send these out every month. And I just have them taped in because I do art and notes and stuff on the backs of them. So I just have these taped in so I can look at the backs if I want to. But, and then I'm writing some information out of the history of Crayola colors, writing some of the history of colors on the colors pages. So this is the one that started it out at the beginning of the year. Hi, Becky Kalora. Anybody else I missed? So there was yellow, and I know it's not 2010. I just like that little thing. I just stuck it there because I like it. So there's yellow, and then here's the orange card, and then here's the orange double page spread. And then I have red, and then there's a red card, purple card, and the purple spread. Hi, Ann. Oh, I said hi to you earlier. Oh, thank you, Ann. And then here's the pink. And again, I give 7 or 8 of these away every month. And then here's the pink spread. Then we have, I have room for, I have to do a regular like grass green, because then I also did an olive green and a lime green. So here's the olive green and the olive green card. And here's the lime green, which is not all lime, but that was kind of hard to find stuff lime. And there's the lime card. And then here was blue. And there was the blue card. And now we're going to go into teal. We have teal, aqua, black and white, brown, and then we'll figure out that I have a couple spaces in between where I can add some more. If I have to do a new pink one, or a couple of shades of green, or because I'm just kind of trying to do the prime, the main color wheels. But I have a couple spaces. Hopefully we can fit in the rest of the year in this little book. And this is out of that John Darien sticker book, as is this. And I'm telling you, to stick things on this kind of plasticky type journals. I mean, I think I finally glued this down with something sturdy so it would stay because they didn't want to stay. But that's from the John Darien color sticker book. So there's the color one. Then the last one, this one's just kind of a general all-purpose one. This is one of the first ones I started this year as well. This is covered with some paper that I got at Paper Source. I love that paper. And this one's just got a little bit of everything. It's kind of just eclectic, what. I have a couple quotes in here, some nature. And so you can kind of hold it up a little. So it's just got a little bit of everything, nature, kind of nature based, and seeds or thoughts. And I got a little quote over there. And then pansies, that was me and Grandma's flower. And then just different little nature things. Here's a little mushroom quote or definition. I have different definitions and stickers and just, little things taped in, vintage papers. This, I think that's a Stamperia paper. And I have some of these little definitions. There's mankind, invisible, design, human, little quotes stuck in there. And so just kind of different categories of coffee. And then just some of them are in progress. I don't have any real theme to them all yet. Here's order and observation. And just a little thing of fish. And so I thought I'd do fish and outer space. Thank you, Devin. So I just working them off and on. Let's see. I'm trying to get the next page here. There we go. And then harmonics and acoustics, resonate, sound. I have a whole bunch of things that I study on that. So I just made a little page with it, with some of it. So you can just see it's a little. This was a paper from Paper Source. So there's something pretty much on every page in this, so I can continuously add to it. A little botany thing, a botany tag. These are some of my Xandra. I just liked them. She's my mermaid. Xandra is my mermaid. Oh, she's still here. But these are some tags and some of her stuff that she sent me. So that's in here. So I'll probably put some fish or something, other things in here. And yeah. Just a little. Here's the definition of an idea. There's a little chickadee. Just stamped. Just wanted to play with the stamps. So yeah, and then I love this science. I put this quote in here because it's just so fitting. At what point did science become all about suppressing questions? I had to put that in there. Let's see. And that's that. So I just work in this every now and then. Okay, so then I've started working in these two, and they're just like some things in progress. So they're not really much done in here. Like this is one of those papers. This is one of the papers from Paper Source. I just cut a piece out and stenciled some water around it. So these are new. This is what Denise got me this one for Mother's Day, and I got this one at Hobby Lobby about the same time. So it's just to have extra sketchbooks. All right, so I'm skipping around here. So what do I have here? So I just did I saw this on a folk art, like a vintage folk art or something on a Pinterest or something. And I just liked it, so I just kind of did my own of it and then put some stenciling around it. This is one of my hand carved stamps. Well, this is the hand carved stamp. I stamped it 3 times. And I just wanted to play with my stamps and stencil together because I have another journal where I keep my stamps in, my hand carved stamps in. Y'all saw that. I didn't pull that one today. And so I wanted to kind of play with, I think I have one more in here. I wanted to play with my hand carved stamps and stencils combined. And then do I want to doodle with it? I don't know what else, where I want to go with that. But I just wanted that idea down. So I stamped a couple of my hand carved stamps and put some stencil. That's all that's in this one right now. And then this one, I just started doing some sketching. And if I just feel like doing something, a sketch or something, I'll just pull up Pinterest or Google or something and just look at some. I love doing animals, y'all know. So I have a couple of roosters in here. So this is some of that paper from Paper Source. This is a samurai helmet on a stand. It's not a, it's like on a wooden stand. It's not a, this is not like a person's head. It's like a stand for the helmet. And if y'all remember when I did my my lemur, my sketches of my Viking lemur samurai cartoon or illustrations. And so I have that in another sketchbook, but I just felt like I saw this and I just did this little sketch from that. And then I drew another lemur, and again, playing with the stencils around the lemur. And then I drew a couple roosters. And this is mixed media. It's got some paint, it's got pencil, it's got Posca, it's got stencil. So I drew this one and this one. And this one right here is funny because I'm working on a giant one too. I have it taped to a board. So I'm working on the same one, but big. See how big he is? So I'm working on this painted one that's really big. So there's the little version. Oh, thanks, Tina. So yeah, just playing around with, and then did a little stenciling. And so the same thing with these. These are in progress, just quick sketches that'll turn into like this type of look when I add paint to them. But right now they're just kind of sketched out. A bunny, a giraffe. This is going to be an emu. You all know I've drawn a whole bunch of emus. So they're just sketched out, ready to paint. So they'll look like this kind of style. But I sketch them out like this and then add the paint and stencil and what to it. So that's all I got in these right now. These are like my ones that I kind of carry around with this pencil case here. This goes room to room with me. And this, so this travels around with me around the house. So there's that. Now, real quick, let's go. Well, I say real quick. Let me show you the original one. Hang on, so I can get it up here. Let's see. And I do have, and I should show this too. I haven't finished packing them in there, but this was a zine swap. No, it wasn't. It was an art card swap. It was an art card swap. That one, and then I have up here. This one stays kind of far back, as stuff falls out of it. So I try to be careful with this one. This was my original Fibs book. Oh, I knew it. It all fell behind the cabinet. Okay, let's see if I can reach some of it. I can reach it. I think it's all stuck behind there. I have to move this tray, this drawers. I'm gonna have to move it to get back there because it's all going to be hung up. It's all going to be hung up. Yeah, it's all in the window. So a lot of the stuff just fell out of here. But I try to be careful when I take it down because this sets up. This is my original Fibs book. It's a composition book. I call it Fluffette. Yeah. I just have to pull the cart out and get the stuff that fell out from behind. I got most of it, I think. Some of it's still in the window. So this was my original, probably back in 2010, 2011. The original Fibs, Friends in the Box, Fluffette. And what she is a composition book. So just to show you how well composition books hold up, it's and that's right there is just a cord in there. But just to show you that a composition book. Yeah, well, he's downstairs busy. I don't even know. He might be outside. So anyway, but this does stay up on the top shelf, so it gets a little dusty. But anyway, this is a composition book that I made in 2010, I think. And I'll try to be careful not to show anything personal, like my phone number. So I have all kinds of things stuck in here. But I made a tab. This is back what I did is I would make collages, and I still try to, I started kind of picking it back up, and I need to pick it back up again, where I would make collages for different people based off of, and here's some of the questions here. So we would ask this one was about Artie Dar. So this was Artie Dar's papers. I think I saw her at Mary's the other day. But so we would ask these questions of every person. And then while they were answering the questions, I would be making an 8x10 collage. And I did it that size so it was easy to mail. And I would send them the original ones. And I'd take photos of the other, and I'd print the photos out and put them in here. So not everybody has a collage, but I tried to put everybody, and there's like 100 people in here, and it got full. So I started a second one, which I didn't keep up with. There was just got to be too much. And it's kind of the same way with the new Fibs book over here. It's just so much. But anyway, so we'd ask questions like your favorite movie, color, your favorite motif, animal. Do you have a blog? Your favorite flower, your favorite art supply? What do you treasure? Where are you from? What do you collect? What one word describes you? What do you like to drink? Coffee, tea, or soda? What's your favorite travel destination? What should we know about you? Your favorite book, your favorite food, music, word, where were you born? Your favorite style, your favorite artist. So we would ask all these questions, and I would make a collage based on your answers. So this one needs to go back in Dar's page. But anyway, so this was Fluffette. So everybody had a tab. So I know a lot of these people are not around anymore. They just, over 12 years, they've moved on. Queen Di, and I have 2011. So it started in 2010, 2011. Shirley, Queen Di, I had one for me. And then so Shirley, Sunny, Joycey, Lori, Artie Dar. And so let me just kind of show you here what we would do. So, and I would keep like letters, emails, different things in here for different people. And then what if I did a collage, pockets, favorite, and I would do based on their colors, their favorite colors. Here's the one for Artie Dar. And let's see. Here's this one was Laurel, and I painted her cat. This was just a picture of the painting. And then here's her collage that I did for her. Again, they were all 8.5 by 11, so that I mail. Everybody got their originals. There was Shirley's collage, so I just printed them out. I'm going to try not to show any addresses here. Lynn. There's Vicky BR. There was her collage. And then this one was Dreamer B. There's her collage. So these are all the collages that I did for them. And all the notes. And there's Claire. She was a belly dancer. And there's Packer Di. She was an 80s girl, MTV. Let's see. Deb PA. So these are the actual collages I did. I don't even remember how many. I Carry Love. She did it. I had I think it was almost a triptych, but anyway. And so these are all the different Fibs and their collages. I know I have one for Colleen in here. So yeah, this one was APG Jamie. Oh, and if y'all, speaking of APG Jamie, if y'all have not seen APG Jamie's, if y'all have not seen her newest video, thanks, Julio. APG Jamie just did an awesome video on not letting your critic take you down. Let me see. I think I saw her posted on Facebook too. Let me see if I can find it for y'all so you can. Let me see. And APG is artist poet girl Jamie. So yeah. So this is what that's her channel if someone wants to put it in. Hi, Colleen. Yes, yours is a cowgirl. It's a hippie cowgirl though, Colleen. So anyway, let me go see if I can go to her channel just so y'all can hear a minute of it. But go watch the whole thing. I was going to try to get it to turn, but I won't want to. And today we're talking about that smarty pants critic. Y'all know who that is. That inner critic that you probably have lurking around in the shadows in your head. Most of us do. If not all the time, at least on sometimes. Okay? So, the first step to anything, we've talked about it before, okay, is to recognize that it exists. So, y'all have to go over there and watch the whole thing. Like, just go to Artist Poet Girl, APG Jamie, and it's like, it's about 12 minutes long. It's really good. Anyway, this was her collage. So yeah, so I just have all kinds of different ones. There's Julie Topaz, and she still has hers framed and hanging on her wall, I think. And this one was a triptych as well. And so anyway, I got Colleen is in here. There's Jen Oz. Jen's I made out of a puzzle. And so a lot of these people y'all won't know because a lot of them aren't around anymore. Has anybody heard from Miss Rose? I have not heard from Miss Rose in forever. And she was our octogenarian 10 years ago. So she'd be in her 90s now. And I don't see, she and her husband owned a bookstore. And then they went online. And anyway, so I made hers out of a book. So I haven't seen Miss Rose around forever. There's Rachel. Let's see here. I'm going to try to find Colleen since she's here. But I did tons of them. And it's just, here's Colleen. There's Colleen's. There's Colleen's collage that I did for her. And again, these are back from 2011. So it was just a lot. Oh, and then here's Blade. So Artistic Biker Blade, I did his. And what we did when we did his collage was I kept him like in message, and we had it like a contest who could guess the person I was working on. And so we answered the questions, and then of course they finally figured out it was Jonathan's. But so anyway, this is Fluffette, the original Fibs notebook. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get those pieces that fell behind the thing there. Okay, so then we didn't do any for a while because it just got so many. And then I decided a couple years ago, I started another one. And if y'all were here earlier, I showed this Colleen's, and I showed some of your work, Colleen, out of this book on Instagram. So the reason I pulled this out this morning is because I showed that this book reminded me of this type of book that I used in this book. So let's see. I don't know if I see any questions. Oh, thanks, Colleen. So this one, I made it out of a happy planner, and the paper's thinner, but at the same time, maybe it is better, but it's just different. I can get more in it, but at the same time, it's still not even near enough to do. So this was the Fibs yearbook. I forget what year we started this one, but I've just been adding to it off and on. See, look, Colleen, this is the other the other journal that is similar to the one you have. I don't remember what the cover looked like because I deconstructed it. So I don't know what it looked like. But anyway, so yeah, this is my current Fibs book, which lots of blank pages so I can add more papers. I mean, more people, I should say. But I just haven't had time. I haven't taken the time because I've been doing other things. So it's got lots of pages where I can add new fibs in. And maybe one of these days I'll get back to doing it. Here's Devin. So this was Devin's page, and I have a little note in here. This is one of her cards. This is one of her tags. So what I've done, I have to put something behind here because it's, let me put this book here because it's, no, that's too big. I need something, just a paint jar, something to pop it up because it's so one-sided. So anyway, yeah. Here's Nana Mo, and I haven't seen Nana Mo lately. I used to see her on Instagram. I haven't seen her for a while. This is going to make me wonder where everybody is. Abigail, I see Abigail on, I see her on Facebook. So, and there's just blank pages in between. So when I want to do a Fibs page, I just pick a page and start working on that fib. I start working on that fib. What did Arlene say? Arlene and Janet, I think, are snarking. Okay, so let's see. Put in caps if you're talking to me, guys, because I'm trying to get as much shown as possible. So I just have all kinds of pages in here ready to add fibs to. But my problem is then I start piling things up and it gets so thick, right? So this one was Arlene. So there's her dream wheelchair. And there was this wheelchair. Well, I don't know what, I think it has a wheelchair, this page here. So we use this for Arlene. Now, Arlene sent me today, I want the letter. I don't want the, okay. The what do you call it? The zine she sent me will go in my zine collection. But I got her letter and her, I don't really want her address. I'm trying not to have addresses show. So I will just put her note on here. Let me just tape her note in here. Let me get a piece of washi tape. So this came from Arlene over the weekend. So we'll tape her note in there. And yeah, so let's see what else we got here. I'm going to try to get to the people because there's all kinds of other things in here. This is Elmaris, and she did me a little cross stitch. And then let's see, who else do we have? See, I've got so many, that ain't working. Pages, so many pages. This one was Hedgie. She did this color book page. And let's see, that's just a tag. You see all these walls though, Colleen? This is from another type, one of those type journals. So I just got so much stuck in here, but it's so fun. I love it. Susie B. This one is, who is this? Who is this one? Oh, Beth Schuler. There's Beth. Elaine. This is one of my hand carved, well, two of my hand carved stands, my ink well, and two different bees in my ink well. So it's just all kinds of fun stuff waiting for more fib pages. I know, I just don't think about it, Brenda. So let's see. Julie Topaz. Giver. She's a giver. So I use that page. This is from a Flow magazine, I think. And then let's see. This one I just did of Mom and Denise. I did this one back in 2019 when Denise went out and saw Mom in Texas. And this one is Colleen. She sent me a little note here with a Bob Ross Post-it note. So this is our Colleen page. And then this is Cam and Sam. I call her Boo because she's little. She's a little Boo. So this is one of my favorite pictures of them together. I love that picture. They're both on the phone looking at something, and I got their picture. In this one, he had white hair. He's had every color hair ever. Let's see. What's this one from? I think this is just some stuff from New York, because Boo, that's when she went to New York, and that's when she was fishing. And then here's one of the cats, Oliver and Malibu. Here's a picture of Cam. Picture of the cats. Here's our faithful mess. She's our washi tape queen. So I have tons of washi tape that she sent me. And then this is all different things that Faithful Mess has sent me. Here. My other grandson, he looks so much more grown up than this now. This was a couple years ago. Logan. Cam again. Let's see what else we have. This was a garden back in 2019, I imagine. There's the cats again. There's me on my Trans Am back in probably, this is the one when I told y'all I went under an 18-wheeler. Somebody ran me off the road and I went under an 18-wheeler, and this turned into the size of a VW Bug. But that was my Trans Am back in, I don't know, 1981 maybe? 81, 82. It's a 79 Trans Am, but I think this was like 1981 maybe. So yeah, I miss it. Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. Let's see. Here's APG Jamie. So that's her stuff. Notes. And she always sends the funniest notes. If you ever got her happy mail, then you've got a treat. And then here is Xandra, my little mermaid. I got tons of stuff from Xandra in here. I got all kinds of mermaid stuff from Z that I keep in here. All kinds of stuff. And there's her, well, she doesn't have her shop anymore, but there's her YouTube. She streamed yesterday. If y'all missed it, go back and watch. Xandra streamed yesterday. Scraps to Beauty by Xandra. I did. Because the thing is I was coming home at 5. I won't get into too much detail, but I was coming home from work at 5 o'clock traffic on a 4-5 lane, actually, in San Antonio, busy road. And I was in the far right-hand lane, and a dump truck or a work truck started coming over in my lane. I had nowhere to go. The rail was here. I was here. The truck come over. Next thing I know, I bump into the rail, and he takes off, right? He takes off, and I come back out in traffic. Well, what I did not know was when he bumped me into that rail, my right rear tire caught on the rail, flew off, and flew 8 lanes across all the highway. So I had no right rear tire. So when I just tapped the brake, I went into a spin because I only had one brake. The right wheel was gone. I mean, gone. So here I am doing a spin at 5 o'clock traffic, down the highway, 5 lanes. Finally, what happens is here comes an 18-wheeler. Well, my car is spinning, right? Spin, and it goes under an 18-wheeler that's moving down the highway. The 18-wheeler bumps me back out into traffic, and now I'm spinning the other way. And finally, when I stop spinning, I'm stopped in the middle, facing 5 lanes of traffic at a dead stop. Everybody stopped. By this point, everybody stopped, including me, and I'm facing 5 lanes of traffic. So I tried, of course, my door wouldn't open, so I climbed out the window. I wasn't even wearing a seatbelt. Seatbelts weren't mandatory back then. I climb out the window, everybody stopped. I walk over to the rail and sit down at the rail, and I look at my car, and it's the size of a VW Bug. The back end is smashed, the front end is smashed, the sides are smashed, and the roof is smashed. The only thing not smashed was right where I was sitting. There was a hump. There was a hump right where I was sitting. So if you don't believe in angels, you would after this. You would after this. So anyway, later I called, they towed it and everything. Of course, I got written up as it my fault because the truck that ran me off the road, long gone. That truck was long gone. So me and the 18-wheeler were the ones in the wreck report, right? Because the other guy's gone. And it was my fault that I ran under the 18-wheeler. It wasn't his fault. So anyway, I called the tow company. I said, well, for insurance purposes and all that, I need to know, is it totaled? They busted out laughing. They said, honey, the only thing left in that car is the floor mats. Oh, and then the louvers on the back window, the vent thing was crumpled up in a ball on the street. Nothing was left of that car except the floor mats. So anyway, that's what happened to my 1979 Trans Am. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so here's that's Sandra. Here is Norma Branson, Teresa. Here's Lady Jan and her. She has all, she's the queen of tags and stuff. I'm making this quick. There's Zeely. I haven't seen Zeely in a while either. Annie V, of course, Annie V, me and Mariotier. Mariotier is more in contact with her than I am, but that's her page. Katie, and then here is Laura, and this was her page here. This is one of her original paintings, as is that. And let's see, Dawn, who else? Kimberly 557. She's around here all the time. This one is Janet, and this is her. And I did put Post-it notes, Brenda. I put Post-it notes on Janet's envelope. And so this is my Janet Monkey Island Madness. There's her garden with pencils and pens growing in her garden. And so that's my Janet page. Here's Painty Girl Lori. She makes these light bulbs characters. Well, she did. I don't know if she still does it anymore. But there's Painty Girl Lori. And then here's some more of those blank pages. Who's this? Why can't I read it? There's Sylvie. Maybe that's from, no, that's, Mark. Mark, and he was sick he's back. I see him, he's around now. Mark Muir. Sylvie. Barb Owen, Riri's pages, Julie. Oh, this is my friend in Florida. Let's see, what else do I have here? Lots of these kind of pages like this. Am I missing anything in chat? I probably am. Let's see, who's this one? This one is Jane Limerick. There's Jane. And I was trying to do everybody's name with stickers. I was trying to use stickers for everybody's name. So you can see we got a lot of pages and, blank pages still. And some of these are from Flow magazine. Becky Kalura. She was just here. I don't know if she still is. Notes. There's Kate the Skate. Who else? So you can see I still have plenty of room for more people. Sylvie. But the book fills up when I start putting cards and letters and envelopes. Miss Vicky B. Card from her in there. Do I have any more names in here? And it's on a happy planner. So when I'm working on anything, I can just take it out like that. And I can just pop it back in. So that's one nice thing about a happy planner. But these are the arc. These are the big arc rings, not the happy planner ring. Because I have so many. That's the biggest rings I could find. Okay, let's see who else is back here. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? Oh, these are probably just some, these are my Annie V letters in the back there. So, the back came off. It just pops back on, but yeah, it popped off. It's so full. Okay, so there we go. It's almost not going to stay. It's so full. So I really need to use another happy planner with new arcs to make any more. So, hi Jane. Yeah, so this was my more current Fibs book, and you saw Fluffette. And then this we did. Let me see I still have some extra ones here that I need to put in. Do y'all remember what year this was? When did we do this one? Let me look at the back of one of the cards. It'll have the year on it, I'm sure. Oh, this was some extra. Was it 2021? Seems like it was longer than 2021, but that's what it says, February 2021. So these are some of the cards. I think these might have been, this one's mine, but I don't know if this is what I used. But anyway, Molly. And so some of these are not put in yet because I filled it up. I need more pages. So let's see who this is. So these are art cards. This is Gina. So these are the art card swap that we did February 2021. So rather than an ATC, which is 2.5 by 3.5, art cards are 3 by 4. Yeah, seems longer. So we have Beth McDonald, we have Patty O, we have April, Molly. Let me put that on the back. I think that's Molly. Yeah, let's put that on the back. Molly. This one is Gina. And of course, I'd have to take them all out to tell you the names of them. I don't want to take them all out. So, oh no, I did write them on there. Maybe this was not mine. So I put them in. I need just to put the other ones in here with their names. So let's see if y'all can just kind of see the Margaret, Devin. There's Devin. Barbara, Kate the Skate, Mindy, Dawn, Karen, Sharon, Terry, Brett. She was here earlier. Beth Schuler. There's Artie Dar. Artie Dar. Artie Dar's so cute. Kathy Arbor. Kathy Arbor did a little painting. Ann Young. Lynette Porter. Ashley. Marie. Elizabeth. And what was it? Fairy tale? What was the theme? I don't remember. Fairy tale or not fairy tale. Imagination. I forget what the theme was. I think it's written down on this paper right here. So there's Janice Johnson. And somebody said Janice was doing poorly. Y'all keep Janice J.L. Johnson in your prayers. And there's Anne Leclerc, Julie G., Kimberly 557, Sarah Mooncrafter, Lily J., Jennifer, Kate and RP Kim, Raquel, Becky Kalura. Becky was here. Do y'all remember what it was? Fairy garden. Yeah. A fairy garden or garden. Anything garden with a fairy garden. I think that was it. Julia O. There's Ray, Deborah, and Angela, Nittykins, Mila, Joy, Shelley Allred, Linda Renz, Linda and Timothy, Ann Lar. I like that. I love that, Ann. I don't know if you're still here. Bishop, Diana, Holly Dalton, Janet. Janet's always so funny. Terry Butler, Trisha Green. Anne Marie, G. Brody, Lynn Madden, Starla Arts, Jill C., Elaine Ingren, Annie Mame. I haven't seen Annie Mame for a while either. Annie Mame, you need to pop up, girl. I haven't seen you in a while. Donna, and I know Donna has health issues too. There's Julie Topaz, APG Jamie. Oh, let's see what else. CB. Oh my gosh. And Jane Litterick. Carney's art, Erica, Abigail. Abigail did a little door. Let's see if it, I probably taped these down. Yeah, it's taped down, but it opened up. And Boneyard Twitch. I haven't seen her around either in a while. Twitchy. How are ya? And then this one, Elmaris did this one with the feather. Look at that. So she has to go in upside down because the feathers have to stick out of the top. So yeah, this was fun. Again, you can see. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's see what we can do real quick. I want to do my reading out of our 1001 Ways to Creativity. Let's put that glue up there. Let's put this jar there. And then we can do maybe a little doodle out of our 365 Days of Art. Let's go ahead and do that first. So what I've been doing is just kind of putting a little tab on the ones I've done. And then we've just done, what I've done here is just put the day, because I'm not doing them in any kind of order. I'm just going kind of through and seeing something that looks interesting to me. Like I like those little jars. I think we're going to do these little bottles. Add shadows to the glass bottles. Try different ways of drawing them. I think we're going to go with this today. We're going to do this one today. So that's day 71. And again, this is just 365 days of art. There's also 365 days of creativity. And it's Lorna Scobie. I have both of them, but Beth Schuler's working through 365 days of creativity. So I didn't want to do the same one she was doing. So, and we'll just kind of go through. And when I see something that just catches my eye, we're just kind of rolling with it. So we're going to paint these little bottles, but I'll show you what we've got so far. We did the fish, painted little fish, kind of like what we're going to do today, except bottles. And then we did some quick faces. And then we did patterns. That was day 25. And again, the days are not in order. They're not sequential. That's just the day the book page is on. Okay, then we did them in color. We did some drawing on top of black shapes. Did a little bit of some calligraphy, brush lettering, or playing with brush. And I put, yes, I know I spelled plastic wrong. Don't email me. So then we did well, it was a week before us. We didn't do anything last week because Cameron and them were here. So we didn't do anything. I'm trying to do one of these a week. So you can see we'll try to fill this up in a year or so. Thanks, Tina. So we did these quick little birds, and now we're going to do the little jars. So this is, and then we'll read out of the book. Okay, Hubster, can we have hamburgers on the grill? Can we have hamburgers on the grill?
Yeah.
Like,
getting everything ready, including hot dogs.
Okay, you're already getting it ready?
Yeah.
Okay, love you, honey. Okay, he's already getting it ready. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to work on day 71. Hi, Cynthia. Anybody else coming in? The little ones look. Hi, Ravens. I know I'm probably missing people. Also, don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. I should have eaten my hamburger by then in front of Janet. I'll eat my hamburger. Let's see. Let me get my little Daniel Smith. These I put these Daniel Smiths, and I gave Cameron a little Altoid tin of these paints because he really liked these colors too. And I put them. I had an extra tin because I took the woodlands out of this tin, so I had an extra tin. So this tin is actually these Daniel Smith Jean Haynes master set. By Bun, Roxanne, I saw her talk about these, and so By Bun is my enabler on these, and they're not cheap. I'm just going to say, and you get they're little tubes, and this is like $35. But I'm telling you, these go a long way. They go a long way, And I just kept them in here so I'd remember. I think these are my only Daniel Smiths. So I just kept them in here until the tubes are completely squeezed out. But I did give Cameron my little Altoid 10 travel one that I made of these because he really liked these colors too when he was here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Do I have a water brush over here? I do. I have a water brush. Let's see if is there any water in it? No. Okay, hang on. I gotta get some water. Okay. So, a little bit of water in here. All right. Thanks, Ravens. Hi, Tracy. Yes, Hubster makes the best grilled out everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to make some little bottles just like this. So these are just some ideas for you to try out. And the thing about having a book like this, first off, if Rachel was here, she'd be saying ASMR paper moment. But what's nice about this is once you have 365 of these in a binder, and this is just cheap copy paper, you're going to have a whole book of Society of Idea Collector ideas. Oh, well, welcome, Margie Gibbs. Welcome. Thank you for subbing. I do go back and scrub through my chat after it renders on YouTube. And if I miss new people like now, I try to catch them when I scrub through the chat and go follow you. As long as you have some content. If you don't have any content, then I don't follow you. I mean, but if you have videos. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to spray these. Not on here, but over here. I'm going to get them all wet. And I'm just going to use these little watercolors and we'll just start with one color and work our way through. So I'm just going to do all different kinds of bottles. Just kind of look at these and just do different little shapes. Mine are going to be a little bit bigger. And I do need a tissue to clean my brush. Water brushes, the best way to clean them if you're changing colors is just to have a tissue. It just works better than even a paper towel, and just squeeze out the excess like that. I shouldn't have done it yet because I want some more bottles, but maybe a couple just different sizes here, different shapes. And then you can go back and you can add the shadows, or you can go in here and put little designs on them, which is probably what we're going to do. All right, so I'm just going to put a few. Let's see. And maybe a little stubby one here. Maybe that's a little perfume bottle. And remember, this is all about the ideas, right? It's all about the ideas. Maybe put a little cap on that one. Maybe this one is shaped like that. And we can have another one over here that's maybe there's a couple of those same ones. Hey Dee, it's been a long time. Glad to catch up. Trey, what, you have another name, don't you, Trey? What's your other name? I know you do. Oh, that's green. I want that green again. Let's go with purple here. Make them different shapes, different sizes, some big. Make a little bigger one here. You need to make some nail polish. That's true. I could make a nail polish bottle. Okay, let's do a hot pink nail polish bottle. Well, the lid, the top wouldn't be the color, but yeah. There we go. And maybe a, whoops, let me put maybe a purple one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I do know you as Trey then. But welcome back. It's good to have you back. Let's do another polish. I could do different color lids, you know. But anyway, you get the idea of just doing, you know, some different shapes and different bottles and just, you know, you could do a I Dream a Genie bottle. Let's see. I forget what her bottle looked like. Kind of like this. And then it was kind of rounded. Kind of like that. Is that the I Dream a Genie bottle? Kind of like that. And let's see. Let's get a couple more orange ones maybe. And maybe another kind of fat round one here. Tons of Avon bottles. Yeah, that used to be a thing to collect those, didn't it? Let's see. And then they said to make some shadows on some of them. So what I'll do now is I'll do a couple shadows here. So let me water down some colors over here just to get it kind of if the sun's coming this way. I don't have too much room for all of them. But you can put a couple. Let's do this one right here, maybe. Maybe this little orange one. Maybe this one. And then maybe that one. There we go. You get the idea. And then we can dry it and maybe put a little bit of pen and ink on it. All right, let me hit this with the heat gun. Thanks, Mama 4. And you can use markers. Like I like to use my Crayola Super Tips are good. Let me just grab a couple here. Let's get a green. So you could either do some labels, do somewhere on the neck. You could do another little bottle top. Just kind of decorate them up, you know. Maybe this way. And you could use just a pen and kind of do some more. If you wanted to write any kind of lettering or anything in there. do some sketchy parts, like if you just want it real sketchy and kind of play around with the shapes. And this one looks like a little person. Hey! A little robot. I'll make this a little robot guy. Turn your little bottles into robots. Thank you, Riri. Let's see, let's make this with little wheels. Maybe some kind of. Well, anyway, so you get the idea. Get the idea just to play with them. All right, so I guess we'll read out of our book. Then I will go. My job when Hubster barbecues, I have to cut up the tomatoes, the pickles, the onions, get out the condiments, the buns, the plates. I have to do all that. So I'll go do that before Janet comes on so I can eat. I can eat before Janet comes on. I think Hubster's going to go run a couple errands. And after we eat, so I'll just go watch Janet. So all right, so let me show you just some ideas. Again, this is supposed to be quick, like I'm talking 5 minutes. That's kind of what I want to do. Oh, thank you, Amira. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for sharing your art books with us today. You're welcome, Amira. Thank you for watching. Amira, if I've never sent you happy mail, here's my email. Just tell me who you are in an email, because I know your name's probably going to be different. So tell me who you are, and I'll send you, if you want. I mean, not everybody wants, but if you want me to send you a little happy mail card or something, there's my email. Grab it right there, Amira. And because I don't think I've ever sent you any happy mail. Okay, let me know. Let me know. So and thank you again for the super chat. So yeah, there we go. There's a quick little thing with some bottles and some ideas, and you can play around with them and just whatever. So that was our day 71, little days of art. And okay, so let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and read out of our little creativity book. I have a mess to pick up of books, though. Yeah, I mean, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 25, 35, 4. I have 40 books laying around. My art journals and books. Pick up and put away. Okay, so have to make space because I do run out of space. Okay, so yeah, so we'll read out of this book for a couple minutes. I'll do a double reading, so I'll read a few pages out of it because we didn't read out of it last week, and then we'll head out, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Maybe on Wednesday we'll do a color book page. I do want to get Comic Book Hut again. I think I should still be in my pace. There we go. There's the Comic Book Hut's Kickstarter. So if y'all want to support an independent comic creator and a friend of mine, Comic Book Hut, then there's his Kickstarter. At least go check it out. Go look at it, Or if you know people that are like comics and comic creators and things like that, at least have them go check it out too. I know not everybody's going to want a comic book, but at least go try to, promote it a little bit and share it to people that might want it. So we're going to read out this book, and then we're going to be done.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, can I go ahead and light the coals in about 15
You
minutes?
can light them now if you want.
Because I think I hear your stomach growling all the way down.
I think you did. I'll come down and cut up the onions and stuff like that. You cut the onions and everything?
All you got to do is just bring your pretty face down there and sit down and eat.
Oh, honey, I love you. You're the best. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Distraction. Thank you, Tina. There's the full link. I just made mine was just a tiny URL, Tina. But I think it should be the same thing. Hi, Afro-sensible sister. Show was packed with inspiration and enabling. Oh, thank you, sister. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're saying hi, Upster. That's true. They do. They do. Thank you, Janet. So I am going to, he is. I am going to read. Rachel sent us this one because we finished the other 1001 days of create. I forget what it was called now. But after we finish this one, we'll probably restart the other one. We spent about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years in that other one. So this one is just like little quotes and things. And I don't agree with everything in it. So, what's that? How's that thing go when you see at the beginning of TV shows? The views expressed in this book are not necessarily those. I mean, I agree with a lot of it, but then some of it I may not. But I'm just, kind of spot reading some of these quotes. But if you have any questions or comments or your thoughts on it, feel free. Make sure that you have a Society of Idea Collector notebook and keep your ideas so that when you don't know what to do, you don't have an idea, you'll have a notebook, whether it's a 3-ring binder, a comp book, a traveler's notebook, whatever you do to keep your ideas, even if it's just a pile of Post-it notes. And Gary Shipman he had to redo his channel. I don't know what happened, but if y'all follow Gary Shipman, he has a new channel. Yeah, so if anybody has a link to his new channel, I don't have it handy, guys. I just don't have it here. But just look up Gary Shipman. I think it's Gary Shipman Art, and you'll be able to find it. Okay, so we're going to read 1001 Ways to Creativity. I have a Post-it note in here, so let's pick it up. Rediscovering is as creative as discovering. And that's like repurposing, reusing, upscaling, anything like, you see us and we all, do it. I hope y'all do it. Take your old art journal pages, cut them down into art cards, collages, remaking your old art into new art, photographing it, printing it, making new prints, cutting them up. There's so much things that you can do. New channel is Ship's Log. Is it Gary? Is it Ship? That's just the name of it? Just Ship's Log, Arlene? A piece of art is never a finished work. It answers a question which has been asked and asks a new question. The sworn enemy of creativity is common sense. Well, that could be true, but not necessarily. See, some of these are like very generalized and very, I don't think, it's necessarily the case in all cases, but I'm just reading them, give you some ideas, write it down. And if something occurs to you when I'm reading these, something different, then write down what you think about it. Hi, Sandy. Who else am I missing? Anybody else popping in? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Everybody has creativity within them, and that includes you. To actually be creative, however, you must turn that inner creativity into action. And again, if y'all did not see APG Jamie's video that she put out, I think she put it out last night. I saw it this morning on that inner critic. And Jamie is very funny. She has her Southern accent. She's very funny. So don't email. You can email her, but be nice. Creativity is 50% inspiration and 50% courage. You can play without being creative, but you can't be creative without playing. Art is when you hear a knocking from your soul and you answer. Creativity grows from uncertainty. Sometimes you have to break many boring rocks before you strike creative gold. Imagination is more important than reality to the creative person because it is often only through the imagination that we are able to find what is real. As music is the poetry of sound, so is painting to the poetry of sight. And that's Whistler. James McNeill Whistler said that one. Often we are our most creative when we stop trying to be creative. The world itself is incredibly creative, creating new material every day. All you have to do is to notice the changes and let them become your inspiration. If there are limits to creativity, nobody has found them yet. One of the greatest things about creativity is that it can turn brick walls into pathways and obstacles into stepping stones. Could someone please check my link above? Oh, okay. Somebody check Tina's link, please. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. Aristotle. Creativity is a human need, just like food or water. Creativity is what happens when you break free from habit. You can trust that the creative process will be worthwhile, or you can believe that it will lead only to frustration and disappointment. Either way, you will be right. Chance is a creative force. Do not fear it, embrace it. All right, I'm going to read these 2 pages and then we're going to stop. I just double up on the pages because I didn't read last week. Thank you, Tina. Creative work is not a selfish act or a bid for attention on the part of the actor. It's a gift to the world and every being in it. Don't cheat us of your contribution. Give us what you've got. Creativity blurs the boundaries between the real and the imaginary. The greatest, and that was one, the greatest work will be produced when you manage to control. All right. The greatest work will be produced not when you manage to control your creativity, but when you allow your creativity to control you. And the last one for the day, inspiration is just dreary detail unless you have a creative outlook on life. And we'll stop there and we'll pick it up next week. I try to read out of this every week in the 365 days, little ideas to do something out of that every week as well. So, any questions or comments or anything going on? Don't forget, Janet, if you want to put your link into your show, Janet, she comes on at 1 in about an hour and a half, 1 Eastern. And if y'all have any questions, leave a comment as long as it's nice. We're not, we don't do, I mean, if you have a constructive criticism, that's fine. But, if you have something mean to say, yeah, don't even bother because I'll delete it. And if you have something mean to say, don't email me because it will get deleted as well. We don't have time for that. If it's constructive criticism or a comment, then that's fine. Or a question about a technique or something. I'm not talking about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. So, okay, guys, y'all have a great afternoon. Thanks for being here. Thank a vet if you see one. And we will see you guys on Wednesday. And yeah, y'all have a great day. And I'll see you over at Janet's in about an hour and a half. Bye, guys.